Hello everybody again. We are going to talk about the first assignment to do. It's called the work information assignment, and this is going to be due on Friday. You can see right here, January 10th. Um, Basically, you're going to be creating a document and then put it in the Dropbox. And Christina, being the enterprising individual that she is, we talked about it yesterday, and she did it. So basically, she followed these steps. We're going to need these 5 things in the document, right? We're going to need your employer or organization. So say you're working at Target, you'd put it there. Or say you're volunteering at Habitat for Humanity, you put that there. Your job title, what you're called. Are you a cashier? Are you a stalker? Are you a customer service representative? Are you a, whatever the case is. The job duties there are a list of things that you're required to do for the job or the volunteer experience, whatever it is. So what you're supposed to be doing while you're there. Number 4, why you chose the job or career opportunity. So, give me a sense of, it could have just been as easy as, hey, I needed a job and I needed the money and I have to pay for my car and my car insurance, so that's why I took it. Or you could say something like, this is the like a stepping stone for me to get from where I am now to my career. Or you could say something like, I'm actually starting my career. This is like the job that's going to lead me to my career. You could also say something like, I really wanted to volunteer and give my time to an organization, and this one was, a great organization. Whatever you want to put there is, but I'm interested in knowing why you chose it. And then we need the most important thing, the supervisor name and phone number, so I can start contacting them next week and introduce myself and kind of talk about the class and what's expected of the supervisor so that you don't have to do all that because you may not know, since you're new to the class, what's entailed there. So I figured I would call the supervisor and let him know. You could use one of the documents here. I made a Word document and I made a PDF, so either one works. But if you click on the document, and you're patient, and you wait for your computer to load it. There it is. What you see here is, the same thing that we just talked about, just there's some lines there. So I put the lines on there in case somebody wanted to print it out and physically write on it, which you certainly can do. So if you're at Gateway today and you see this and you want to just print it out and type it up, then that's fine too. You can either print it out yourself if you're connected to the printer, or you could send it to somebody there and that person could print it for you too. You could also, if you don't have Word or if you're having trouble opening it or whatever, just create your own document in whatever the format you need. But remember that when you turn things into the Dropbox, it needs to be like a docx is fine, a PDF is fine, a .txt is good, or a .doc is good. But ODTs, we can't open. So if you're using, what's the program called? So if you're using WordPerfect, that's a program that only WordPerfect computers can open, and we don't have that here. So it needs to be like a .doc or a .pdf or a .txt, although you probably know that if you've turned things in before. All right, and that is the work information, piece of cake. Next week we're going to do sort of a formal thing where you take it to your supervisor and it's a little more formal. But for the informal one this week, that's all you have to do. All right, guys, have a great week, and let me know when you have questions or concerns, and I will be able to answer them. You can reach me at the number here. You can call or text. You can email me. If we need to, we can connect via webinar if we want to, and so we can talk face to face too. Or you can all just come into the site and see me there too. Next week we'll start with our oops, hold on, a little alert here. Next week we'll start with our bulk of the class. We're going to do some discussions. We're going to talk about our jobs and do some interesting things that way. All right, guys. All right, we'll see you next week.